Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? Hope all is well. Um, I got thinking about we're in a new year, and I've been thinking and thinking. I've been watching a lot of videos, and I've been thinking about where exactly I want this collection, this knife collection, to go. Where I want my journey to where I could see where my journey can go. And I've been having conversations with my wife here and there. And if you can just bear with me and just give me 5 minutes to talk. So my wife was asking me because I just recently said I had to purchase something online. I had to purchase a knife, and she right away turned around and said, "Here we go. Um, Here we go. Another year of blowing money, wasting money." Now, when she said that, something made me think because she's always throughout the years have not been very supportive of the hobby. She just, I mean, that's just the truth. She has not been very supportive. She thinks that the money I spend on knives is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and she thinks that my money can be spent other places. Like as soon as I buy, if I buy $120 knife, I'm just saying, she just thinks that like that money could have went to the house. Always something for the house or something for. I'm not going to say her, but the money could always be spent in 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 much better places than just blowing my money on these knives. She just doesn't she does not get the hobby at all. No matter how much I've tried to explain to her throughout the years. This has been a long time. I've been doing this stuff, collecting these knives over 15 years. And this is not new to her. But she's starting to get frustrated with it, I think. But, it seems like for the most part, you guys have a very supportive wives. You guys all have supportive wives. You guys have your wives come on your channel with you, talking and interacting. And my wife, no, no, she's not interested in it. And it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? She's a very strong to do woman. She's got a very high profile job. And her thinking on this whole thing is just silliness. It's just silly, which is ridiculous. Um, so saying that, also what I've been thinking about is where I want my um, knife collection. Where do I want this to be? Where do I want this to go? I know it's the new year, and I have a lot of stuff everywhere that I got to start organizing. My wife just got me the new box, the new knife box that I'm already in the process of putting together and trying to stick things in it. Um, our closet, I have stuff in my closet that I got to get together. And I think this year it's just about refining. You know what I mean? Refining the collection, trying to make the collection the best that I can. Um, yeah, I mean, this is the year of there's going to be a boatload of those budget knives out there. At that $50 price point, I'm already seeing them all over the place. Um, I'm going to steer clear of that because I'm just not going to blow 50 here, 50 there, 50 here, 50. That's a lot of 50s. I'm not going to do that this year just because it's a budget blade, and I don't need all those budget blades in D2 steel, and most of them are going to be all D2 steel. All right, they're $50. You know what I mean? They're enticing you. That's the price point where they're like, wow, look at this knife you're getting for $50. They're sucking you in. In other words, that's what my father used to say. They're sucking you in, man. And I'm not going to be sucked in. Like I said, this is the year of refining my collection. And boy, do I have a lot of refining to do. I want to well, not heavily. I just want to complete certain things that I haven't completed yet. I want to go through all my my makers, and I want to see what I need in, like, for example, Benchmade. I want to look at all my Benchmade collection, and I want to see what Benchmades I need, just to complete, to say I'm done with Benchmade for now. Benchmade is now complete. And I got a list. I've already started a list. So I do want to get more traditional knives. I've been in the traditional knives for years and years and years. There's something that and I have never bought it yet. Schatt & Morgan. I want a Schatt & Morgan knife. And I have not gotten one for the collection yet. I love Schatt & Morgan. It looks like I love it by the pictures, and every time I see a Schatt & Morgan, I love Schatt & Morgan. But I want to get a couple Schatts for the collection. Also, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Boker. I want to pick up a couple more Boker pieces to get my collection to where it's got to be, because if you get these Bokers, it's not the Bokers you guys may be referring to. It's the Bokers that say Soligen Germany on them. And if you get a Soligen Germany Boker, well, you're really getting the top of the mark there. They are premium knives. Now, only if they say Soligen on them. They have to, that tang stamp has to read Soligen Germany on it. Now, look at that stag. Look at this stag on this Boker knife. Okay? You're looking at a $70 knife, Stockman, three blade Stockman. And when I got this one, I knew what they were. Look how thick, look how nice that stag's done on that knife. This is what you're getting if you get a Soligen Germany knife right here. It won't focus naturally, but I'm just trying to give you an example of what you're getting if you get these kind of knives. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I want to refine the collection, and refining my collection is, I want a couple more Boker pieces. What do I got here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 Boker pieces in my collection. And I do want a few more that I have my eye on. So I want to keep, I want to up my game a little bit in the traditional knives. I'll tell you who's pushing me. Man, I've been following this channel right here. Patty's Potato Peelers got me hooked on this guy. Warthog, W-A-R-T. Shout out to Warthog. W-A-R-T-H-O-G-G. Now, if you guys are into traditional knives, I'm telling you, no lie, get over to this guy's channel and watch his stuff that he's putting out. I mean, just all kind of stuff, really interesting stuff, neat stuff that you haven't seen before. Just, guy's got a great eye for traditionals. You could tell he knows what he's talking about. You could tell. I mean, you could see it by what he's into and what he's collecting. You know what I mean? It'll take you about 5 minutes to look at his collection and see what he's about. But great channel. I love the content he's putting out. And, you know, it's hard sometimes to find channels that are in the traditional knives, because they're not out there. They're very far and in between. I mean, there are 0 channels out there. I mean, for the most part, there's a couple. But when you find a channel that's a traditional guy, man, it makes you excited. It really does, because, you know, you're into that and you can't find nobody else that's into it. But I'm going to up my traditional knife game a little bit. I definitely want my collection to grow as far as traditional knives go. And I just don't want to blow my money, my hard-earned money, on just every budget knife that pops up on the computer. Oh, I gotta have it because it's carbon fiber and D2, whatever. You know what I mean? I gotta have that knife. Not this year. I'm not. I'd rather save my money, skip a couple months on the $50 budget blades, and in a couple months, get a nice knife. Get a knife, a nicer knife. You know what I mean? Don't just keep jumping on these $50 pieces. Your collection's not going to get nowhere with that. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to get nowhere, but where I'm at in my hobby, I'm moving forward now. I don't want to say I'm an advanced hobbyist. How would you classify it? You know what I mean? I'm just more, you know what I mean? I just have a better eye now for fine cutlery. That's all. I just do. And so, you know, I just hope to get my traditional knife game a little bit better. And it doesn't say that I'm going to stop my folders, my modern folders, which I'm not. I have one on order right now from Benchmade. I got a Benchmade coming through the mail right now. It's an older piece, and it's just something that like I said, it's something that I've always wanted, and I just kept putting on the back burner. So to me, that's refining my collection, because I always wanted that knife, and I just never pulled the trigger. So now I'm pulling the trigger on all the knives that I always wanted. So, well, guys, I'm not going to drag this on. I just hope everybody's having a great new year. And I'm hoping that you could stick with me this year. I got a lot of, cool stuff, I think, that's coming through the pipeline. And, I'm hoping that you could stick with me. Now, the content might slow down a little bit because I can't shoot a video every day. You know how expensive it is. But, I'll think of things, and I'll get stuff out there. And like I said, I'm just hoping that you guys could stick with me. And yeah, like I said, I mean, give Warthog a shout out. I mean, really, if you are digging fine cutlery and traditional knives, get over there. WARTHOGG, Warthog. Yeah, good channel. So, guys, I guess that'll be it for today. And let me know where your knife collection is going, where your journey is leading you. What do you want in 2020 as far as cutlery goes? You know, what are you gonna? You know, this is almost. I told my wife all the time, this is not a game anymore. This is serious. This is very, very serious to me, and I'm going to take it more serious this year in 2020. My knife hobby is, I take it very serious. I really do, and that's exactly the way I'm going to take my knife purchases this year. Very serious. And on that note, I guess that's about it. So stay tuned for more knives, more cutlery, and just, I don't plan on stopping, you know? So, alright guys, listen, it's a crazy world out there. This is Pete, man. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's year so far is going well. And I just appreciate if you could stick with me. And above all, I just appreciate if you could drop me a comment just to let me know you are still out there. And just say, you know, a comment goes further than I think people know, because a lot of people don't leave comments. And we like that. I'm telling you, all of us. I always drop a comment, whether it's just 2 words, 5 words. I always try to leave a comment. It just lets the other person know you're out there. You know what I mean? You're out there and you're watching. And it just keeps us going. So, alright guys, listen. You guys take care. This is Pete, and stick with me, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.